finally at the point in this project where I'm going to do the gearbox mount. So here they are, 5mm laser cut steel, and they're CNC folded. So I've actually sat down and worked it out probably as best as I can with taking dimensions in the car and an angle finder on my phone and whatnot. So got to the point where I've drawn it up. This is actually version 2. I've actually had a crack at building one before and then having to tweak it a little bit, and this has all the tweaks in it. And pretty much just got another 5mm plate laser cut for the gusset. Just going to weld it in at the back of these slots. That should give it enough to take the twist out of it. MIG it all up, send it out for plating, and bolt it into the car once and for all. Right, so I've pulled the gearbox mount out of the car. So this is the one that was in the car. As you can see, it's had a bit of a cut and shut to get the job done. And these are the two new ones. So this one's an auto one, because this is an auto chassis, and this is a manual one. And you can see the difference in the floor, in the mounts. So and you can see that I'm still retaining the factory forward bush, and that will go bolt in the bottom with some socket head cap screws and nylock nuts, so it shouldn't vibrate loose. All in all, it looks like it's going to be not too bad and it's going to fit, so we'll have a crack at fitting it and just making sure that the gusset's not going to foul on the gearbox. But pretty much this is what it's going to be. And I'm just going to MIG it up and then clean it up and send it off to get it zinc plated, and all should be good. So we'll just fit the forward mount first, so we don't have to mess around with it too much while we're in the car. Leave it a little bit loose so we can jiggle it around and make sure it lines up properly. But we'll just throw it all in. So. Got it fitted. Had a bit of trouble with the back threads, so I haven't done them up tight, but it fits. I'll have to watch it when I weld it. It seems that because it was under pressed on this side, I've pulled it in with the clamps, so it's possibly pulled it in on an angle. So I just got to check that. It fits very easily on the front, and then the outside bolts, it's on the edges, so I'll just have to check the dimensions and tack a brace in when I weld them to make sure it stays square. But there you go, you can see it still uses the forward mount. Still got plenty of space for clearance to the gearbox. So I'll now it's all good, I can get them welded out and then send them off to plating. This still comes out of the hole. I've got it slidden pretty far back on the slots, just trying to push the weight back in this car. Barra is a pretty heavy motor compared to an RB20, so that's my reasoning for it. But you could drag it forward and have it sit in the center of the hole, no dramas. You can see where the factory trim sits, so it will come out of that, no worries. The throw's not actually too bad on it, so you'll still get fifth and reverse, no worries, without hitting the shifter. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Facebook in RB Factory. I should have the mounts out in about a week or so.